Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary, but today I'm going to be checking out Dr. Stone, Ryusui. I sure hope I'm saying that right. In any case, this is a special OVA of sorts of Dr. Stone that came out shortly after Season 2. Funnily enough, it came out right around the time I was finishing reacting to Season 2. But this video was commissioned over on Patreon by one Mikazuki August. I hope I'm saying that right too, if not, I'm sorry. They wanted me to check this out, and I am more than happy to because last we left off with Dr. Stone, things were getting very interesting. They said they were going to build a boat so they could head out to try to uncover the mystery of the blinding green light that turned everyone in the world into stone. Which, I mean, that's the big mystery, man. The big mystery of Dr. Stone, right from the beginning, was always that petrifying light, and I don't know how far they're gonna get with that investigation in this 50-minute special, but we'll see. I actually have no real idea of what's going to be taking place in this special, but probably going to be taking place after Season 2 and just be an interim before they eventually get around to Season 3, right? But hey, I'm super happy to check this out because I've always had a certain fondness for Dr. Stone ever since I first started checking it out because it just has this nice little educational element to it that I can always respect. I like to learn things. And it presents it in such an entertaining package that, come on, you can't help but like it, right? Really, there's not much more that needs to be said. The Brains and the Bronze have finally joined forces. Senku and Tsukasa's clans are working together now, sadly without Tsukasa himself, unless they can find a way to petrify him and then de-petrify him to heal his wounds, but that's what they're going to be working towards. So, without further ado, let's head in. Oh wait, there you have it. That was Dr. Stone, Ryusui, fittingly named because it introduced us to Ryusui himself. I didn't know what direction they were going to go with this guy. I thought he was going to pose potentially a bit of a threat, the way she was describing him as being very self-indulgent, but he has seemingly been quite benevolent and cooperative with them, you know? I mean, any reasonable self-indulgent person knows when to work with people. And given that this guy was part of such a major corporation, it stands to reason that he knows how to work with people well. But yeah, Ryusui's pretty cool. He's not some entitled, pompous rich guy, you know? He is genuinely passionate about adventure. Despite the fact that he could have easily had everything handed to him in his life because his family was so rich, he does seem to have actually worked hard to get some things. Given his actions here, that's what gives me that vibe. So yeah, I wasn't sure how to feel about Ryusui at first, but he has proven himself here despite his self-indulgent tendencies. Greed is definitely one of his flaws, but it doesn't hold him back from still being very efficient. And honestly, I like this special. It has the same charm that all of Dr. Stone has had so far, you know, with those same educational elements, but despite the fact that this was an hour long, I noticed a little less of that than I might have expected, you know? There wasn't as much to be taught here. There was, you know, the few moments where she was teaching about the sewing and things like that, which unfortunately just in general interests me less, but I still respect the craft wholeheartedly. And we got some neat stuff about hot air balloons. But the nice character-driven humor was there, as well as the really nice detailed animation. That adds a lot to that as well. Also, I'd like to bring up the recurring theme that Dr. Stone has had at least a couple moments of here where they have personified dangerous forces of nature as being deadly monsters of some sort. They did it here with that storm, and they did it with that poisonous gas stuff in Season 1. Don't remember if they did anything like that in Season 2. It's been a little bit, but still, I like the way they do that. It really conveys how truly dangerous the forces of nature are, that you can accurately depict them as like a giant thunder-spewing dragon, and it doesn't feel out of place. Oh, also, the special started out with them performing a play, which is more my area of expertise. And I do like the detail that Senku did not play himself because when it comes to the more creative arts, he's obviously more limited. So I liked they had to get somebody else to have him play the part because he probably wouldn't have been able to sell the hype as much. I mean, he's still charismatic for the most part, but I guess acting might not be a strong suit of his. All in all, this episode was a lot of fun. It was just as good as I would expect anything else from Dr. Stone to be, and I genuinely had a good time checking it out. And hey, it set the stage nicely for stuff going forward. They may not have the ship yet, they may not even have the oil, but with the help of the hot air balloon, they can travel more easily, and they can map out the land a bit, so they can try to pinpoint where the oil might be. Which I suppose this will all lead in nicely to Season 3, which I believe is supposed to come out like spring of next year, as long as it doesn't get delayed. We'll see if my schedule allows for that. Who knows what I'll be doing by the time that comes out. My schedule is actually probably going to become seriously altered very soon, but it's at least a few months away before we get to when Dr. Stone Season 3 comes out, so there's no way to effectively plan for that. Who can say? Maybe we'll even get commissioned if it's coming out or something. But for now, that's about all I gotta say, guys, so thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe to be updated on more. That'd be great. There's no next time for this because there's nothing else for now. And this was a movie commission. But hey, I'll be right here waiting for Season 3. Fingers crossed that I can check it out immediately. And thank you once again to Mikazuki August for commissioning this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the delay. You know how it's been. Crazy. But hey, that's really all I gotta say on the matter. Hope to catch you guys somewhere else around these parts. But till we meet again, I will see you guys later.